Good morning, YouTube land. It's Debbie from the Canadian Crocheter. Or should I say, I am the Canadian Crocheter. It is early in the morning, but it looks like it's going to be an overcast morning or maybe all day. I don't know. I'm being forced to use my daughter's makeup light just to get a half-decent light so that I can do this. I was going to show what I'm going to show you next week, but the designer has released the pattern and it's 20% off this week, so I figured I'd do it right now. But I will be needing Oscar's help because it's been a rough day. Well, yesterday was a rough day. My son turned 16 and he's the fourth one, and we were hoping that we would escape the dreaded teenage years, you know, with the drama and whatnot. Nope. Drama, drama, drama. I am so tired. Anyway, Oscar will help. Anyway, what I want to talk about is this cowl. It's the big button cowl from the Dabbling Hook, and I will put a link for it. She just released it, I believe, Sunday, and I think it was like a week ago she asked me to test it for her, test the pattern. I'm like, me? I've never tested a pattern. Nobody's ever asked me anything like that. I didn't even think I had the skills to do it, but her patterns are so great. There was a stitch in here that I wasn't familiar with called the camel stitch, and I'm thinking, oh lordy, another stitch I have to learn. But once you get it, it's really, really easy. So thanks to Laurel, she keeps pushing me out of my comfort zone. And, you know, your first thought is, oh no. But once I do it, I always, you know, thank her for pushing me out of my comfort zone, and because I learned something new. Anyway, this is what it looks like. Now I'm wearing it folded over at the top. But you can easily wear it further up like that in the winter. I love this, and this is the one that I was telling you about. I was supposed to make one. Now her pattern, she calls it the big button cowl because she has a massive button here. I don't have any massive buttons. I think I found one, which I'll show you in a minute, but my buttons are just regular, whatever I could find I use, so it's okay. And so the pattern calls for, one of the yarns is Woolies Thick and Quick. And this one is barley. This one is barley. I love it. It's homey. It's cozy. And I love it. This is who I am. This is what I will look like all winter if I go out of the house. Anyway, when I first started the pattern, like I said, I had to learn the camel stitch and get comfortable using it. So the first one, this one, took me about 2 hours to make. I have since memorized the pattern. I am cranking them out in about an hour or less. And the reason I say cranking, because it has become my comfort pattern. You know, like yesterday I had a rough day. I made two. I made two before I went to bed. So this is a really easy pattern. You get the ridges, you get the texture that you're looking for in a cowl, and it's easy. And because she uses thick yarn, it's like that, easy. Anyway, let me show you all the other ones. I went and made, I believe there's 11 of them in total. I know, I have a tendency to go hog wild when I find something that I thoroughly enjoy. And like I said, it is my comfort pattern now. So I made this one, loved it. And then I thought, okay, well, how easy is it? So I made another one, and I used Woolies Thick and Quick. And the colorway is Gray Marble. And this is what it looks like. And I used a little bird button. I think I mentioned that button that I got it at a show. So I made that. I love it. I love it. So it's the same as this one, just a different color. So I did that. And then I had a lot of this Thick and Quick. and I use this one, and this one is called Leaf. And here's the big button the only big button that I had. It was white. And so this one I made, she mentions that you can make the pattern bigger or smaller, like I guess the opening. So this one I made a slightly bigger. You could probably stretch it over your shoulders if you needed to. But my plan is to give these away to all my friends who come and visit. Take one. Because I don't know what I'm going to do with all these cowls. There's only, you know, so many I could wear. So that's that one. And then I used, I had Zumba, which is, I think, yeah, Loops and Threads Zumba in the colorway Snappy. And I had a yellow button, and I used that. I made this one slightly smaller for my itty bitty friends. So I made that. It keeps going. And then I had a lot of Bernat Blanket. So this one is Bernat Blanket Brights, and this is called School Bus Yellow. And I made this one slightly smaller as well, because I can't imagine any of my girlfriends wearing this color. So it'll be one of the younger ones that come and visit. So I'll tell you something, this is super soft. Like, you all know what Bernat Blanket feels like. So this would be great around your neck, just not this color. So I got that one done. Then I had, now all of this stuff was in my stash. I did not go shopping for anything. So this one is Loops and Threads Cozy Wool. And this one is Carnival? I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce that. It ends with an A-L. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, and I think this one's wool. They say it's wool. Oh, 50 acrylic, 50 wool. So for those people who really like it nice and warm, again, I made it slightly smaller because I have a lot of itty bitty friends. So I made that one, and I love the way this worked out. All the marbling kind of, I don't know if you can see that. Different colors. Love the way this one worked out. I just, it's a little too itchy for me because I'm super sensitive to wool. So yeah, that one. And then I have 3 what I call duds. Not duds in the pattern, not duds in the actual finished product, but duds in the, I wanted to use up some cakes. I had some chunky cakes. So the first one that I had was Bernat Pop Bulky. Let's get lots of, and this one is Omni Pop. And this is what it looks like. It's really a little wild. Now, the reason I call it a dud is because I don't like that. I don't like the breaks. And don't get me wrong, I love cakes, but I do find the breaks, the color breaks, irritating sometimes. And in this case, that's what I find. So I tried to, when I folded it, I tried to hide any of the color breaks. So the 2 that you can visibly see are in the back. Figure you got a coat on, I don't know. So it's nice, it's chunky, it's warm, but I don't know. I don't like the color breaks, so that's one. Then I had another Bernat Pop, and this one is Fabulous Fuchsia. I figured, okay, maybe less busy than this, but you see the break? I don't like that. I tried very hard to fold it in a certain way that to hide that, but there's no hiding that. And now I guess I could have controlled the color, and I should have actually just taken this pale pink out completely and just kept going. But I have enough of this to make another one, so that might be something that I might do, because I actually like the gradient pinks that go on here. So I might just do another one and take this color out. And Bernat Pop Chunky is really good for this. It's really, really thick. And then I did Brunette Softy Chunky. And the colorway is, I don't know, Velvet Roses. And this one I made slightly smaller. And again, I should have controlled the color because I don't like this pink going through. But I'll tell you something, this Brunette Softy Chunky is so soft. For acrylic, it's really soft. But I believe that Brunette Softy Chunky has a tendency to pill in the dryer. So I've made a couple of blankets and I no longer put them in the dryer. I just wash them and then lay them flat to dry. So this is really cute. It's soft. And again, I have more of this, so I will take out the pale color. But this is like a mauve and like a winey pink color. But again, I'm not crazy about that break in color, so maybe I could just somehow rearrange it so you don't see it. But this one's smaller. And then I thought, okay, let's play with yarn. Let's see what we come up with. So we have something up here called Brunette Premium. I'm pretty sure it's only available in the Walmarts in Canada. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. And this one is Chocolate Tweed. And what I did was I held 3, because that's just a regular worsted, and the pattern calls for chunky. But I held 3 strands together, and I think it turned out really good. This is so soft. This is why I like Brunette Premium. It's not the same as, you know, the Red Heart or Super Saver. It's not the same. It's much softer. And it's very reasonably priced. I think you get 1 skein of this and you get 7 ounces, 360 yards for like $3.97 Canadian. Anyway, I held 3 strands together and this is what it turned out like. I love this one. I'm gonna make a hat because I have lots of yarn left. I'm gonna make a hat to go with it, which she has patterns for hats too, so that's next on my list to try some other stuff that she makes. So made that, and but by far my favorite, I decided to use Lion Brand Heartland in the colorway Yosemite. I believe that's a park in the States, I'm not sure. And this is what it, oh my god, and I had to hold 3 strands. Now, even 3 strands of this is still not as chunky as this. So you might even like 4 strands, but that's a lot of yarn. Like that's a lot of money for a cowl. But I'm good with the 3 strands. It's not as chunky as this, but oh my god, the color and the softness of this yarn, oh my god. I think, I don't have a favorite yarn, but I think I'm leaning towards Lion Brand as a company. All their stuff is amazing. Anyway, I'm babbling, sorry. So yes, that is by far my favorite one. And this one will get lots and lots and lots of use. Oh, I love this one. Anyway, I'm done, and you know, for 11 cowls, I'm already at like 14 minutes. I need to start making this a lot quicker. I don't want to hold your time. Anyway, if you don't know who the Dabbling Hook is, go check her out. I'll put a link for her YouTube channel and her Ravelry page and the pattern that she released. It is on sale, I believe, till next Saturday, till this coming Saturday at 20% off. So you'll love it. It's a quick, and I mean, I could whip off, like the day before Christmas, I could probably whip off 5 of these in an afternoon. Like, it's that easy, that quick. But look, you get this really nice texture. And yeah, and just so everybody knows, I don't know her personally. We just communicate over YouTube, but she is fantastic, great channel, great pattern designer, really quick and easy. stuff that gives you instant gratification and satisfaction. Anyway, that's all I've got. I gotta get going. I've got people coming tonight, so gotta get moving on that. Actually, my dogs are outside and they're barking. Hopefully everybody has a wonderful week, and if you don't know, I'm having a giveaway that I'm gonna draw on Friday, so we'll see you on Friday. Talk soon.